Well, hello guys, happy Thursday. I hope you all have a great week so far. This week has just sped by so quickly and I'm so happy. I'm just waiting for the weekend. I'm actually counting down to next month because I will be going on another vacation in July and I'm very excited about that. I got to attend a wedding, but then I'm going to go back to my old neck of the woods and hang out in Memphis for a little while, so I'm a little excited about that. But I'm here tonight with another topic. In one of my videos that I posted on my vlog channel, I talked about some things, a reality check and the importance of doing a reality check in your life. And that got me to thinking about some things, and I mentioned in one of my videos about there comes a point in your life when you go through this time period, which I entitled the famine land. I think everyone who is on a course of trying to develop themselves into the person they were put here to be, you go through a whole lot of different just situations, trials and tribulations, and I believe you go through this part of your life called famine. And when you're in the famine land is a part where you feel like you're isolated, where you're alone, and it gives you plenty of time to try to just think about where you are in your life, the things that you need to do to get to where you want to be. It's that period of time in your life when you have probably grown up and you know, all of the childishness, the drama, the messiness, all of that has been put behind you, and you actually focus on being the best person you can be and trying to do something to be productive in this society. And I think a lot of times when you go through the famine land, you lose people along the way. You lose a lot of your friends, you know, your running partners, you know, people that you used to hang out with, because you're growing in different directions. I think sometimes people want you to stay the same. You know, we all have been through that period of time when we were a little silly, a little carefree, wasn't really focused on the really important things like family and priorities. And a lot of times you have people in your life that are still there. I know you all know what I'm talking about. Or people who consistently have just mess going on all the time in their life, or, you know, whether it's, you know, with their girlfriend, boyfriends, spouses, or whatever, friends, you know, they just always have something going on. And sometimes I think you get to a point in your life where you've outgrown all of that and you just want to shut all that noise out and you just focus on trying to do things right. So this is what that video is about. You know, I just do practical talks about life, and I want everybody to be able to understand where I'm coming from. And so I have gone through the famine part of my life maybe twice in my life. I think I've done that twice. And when I moved back home, I went through this portion of famine because I moved back here to help my mom out, who was having some challenges in some areas. And I kind of made that decision just in a rush. You know, I kind of got scared about some things that was told to me. And then I just decided, like overnight one time, I'm just going to pack up. I'm going to do a transfer with my company and I'm going to go home, without actually really thinking about the consequences or if it was going to work out or was I going to like it. And I just did it. You know, I did it because I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to do as a daughter. Well, I got here, and I'm not going to go into all the details about it, but things are not as I thought, and I may have done that a little irrationally. So I just have been thinking about what it is that I want to do, because at my age in time, in my age now in life, you know, I want to find a place to be where I can just be, you know, situated and just decide that's where I'm going to be until whenever, until, you know, I get married or until God calls me home or whatever it might be. You know, I've moved a lot in my life, and partly because I was married to someone that was in the military, so we traveled a lot. But I have moved quite a bit in my life, and I'm actually at that point in time where I'm tired and I'm ready to be established somewhere. So I'm trying to make that decision. But when I moved back home, I kind of got isolated. I kind of got alone because a lot of the riffraff and the stuff that was going on here, I really didn't want any parts of it. And my life is about being an inspiration, being a motivator, being an inspirer. And I'm always looking for things that I can do to help the community, or to help someone, you know, to try to be better in life, or to overcome some pains and heartaches and situations, you know, that some of them that I have experienced myself in life, and I think I knew a little bit about it. And I feel like sometimes when you have people that have been through some things that you've been through, that can understand some of the things that you've dealt with, it makes that situation a little bit easier to deal with, because you know you're not alone. So I'm always in that position where I'm looking to try to use my experiences and things that I've had to deal with in life just to help somebody else. That's just where I'm at. So being in that space, sometimes you'll lose people because they'll look at you as being too serious, too spiritual, too Christian. You know, I've heard all of that. And yeah, you know, it made me just really prioritize my life. I've changed my life, my personal life, as well as my professional life. I've changed a lot. And so I went through this period of famine, but famine is good. You know, it sounds not like it isn't, because it sounds like starving, but famine actually helps you to grow, because in your silent space, you get to just strip yourself down, and you get to look at everything about you, your flaws, you know, the good things about you, the bad things about you, if you want to call them bad things. You get to look at yourself totally without the eyes of anyone else, and you can see the areas of your life that needs improvement. You can see the strengths in your life and what you can use, what you can do with that portion to help someone else. So it is very, very important to experience the famine of your life. Don't be afraid of it. Don't run away from it, because it helps you to grow. So that's all I have today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are having a fabulous week. This summer has been tropical. We've been having beautiful days and stormy nights, but I guess it's all part of the seasons changing, and I love it. It's beautiful. So I hope you all have a very, very nice rest of the week. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will get back with you soon in another video. So take care. Talk to you soon.